Building a better Bay Area means extra focus on improving your health, and it could be the end of the road for one San Francisco nonprofit providing HIV and AIDS services. As ABC 7 News reporter Tim Johns explains, it could hurt some of the most vulnerable people in the community.
In San Francisco, time is running out for one local organization.
We've gave notice to the staff saying that unless things change, that June 30th will be the last date.
Aguilas is a nonprofit that's been in the city since the 1990s. For decades, they've provided HIV/AIDS services for some of the most vulnerable members of our community. But at the end of the month, that could be changing. After losing grant funding, Aguilas says that after nearly 30 years, they'll have to stop their HIV/AIDS assistance.
We're the only agency in San Francisco that does all of our services in Spanish, English, and Portuguese. So essentially what it means is the Portuguese speakers will be knocked out of services for HIV prevention throughout the entire city.
Eduardo Morales is Aguilas's executive director. He says while they'll still be able to provide other services, their organization and the people they serve will take a hit. Morales worries that many patients will simply fall out of the system and not get the critical care they need.
About 40% of the people that we do serve are diagnosed with HIV/AIDS, and then the others are at high risk for contracting HIV/AIDS.
Aguilas isn't alone either. On Monday afternoon, the San Francisco AIDS Foundation hosted a rally outside of City Hall. There they called on elected leaders to fund a variety of HIV-related programs.
This is a life or death issue. We can't wait any longer for funding and resources to protect our most vulnerable members of our community.
The San Francisco Department of Public Health says this year they are maintaining their grant funding for HIV programs. Morales, though, argues that with the cost of treating someone who's contracted the disease running into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, that often it's better to treat problems before they arise.
If you start accumulating that, then you're saying, well, penny wise, dollar foolish.
In San Francisco, Tim Johns, ABC 7 News.